I've been looking forward to this interview since I spent some time at East Tennessee State as well. Dr. Don Good, he's an associate professor at East Tennessee State University, has written a book about the university. It's East Tennessee State University, part of the Arcadia Publishing Company's Campus History series. Don, welcome to News 5 at noon here today.
Thank you so much. Pleasure to be here.
Had a gentleman on from the Virginia Highlands Festival talking about the Kingston Trio tribute band that's going to be up there in Abingdon tonight. Well, I want you to know I was a student back in the early 60s, and that was one of their concert stops.
Is that right?
Yes.
I may have mentioned that because I mentioned several acts like that who appeared on campus.
But there was, and I think it was on a student activity fee card.
That's probably correct.
And
yes.
I think that card was something like $35 or something.
What a bargain.
How times have changed. Now, your book documents the history of the university since its founding in 1910, right?
Well, it opened in October 1911.
1911, excuse me. And, of course, we're into 2010, almost 100 years. Dr. Tom Carson may have taught me that in math way back there. But,
well, I've got some stories about Dr. Carson that I didn't include in the book.
Well, good. You know, he and Dr. Nicholson of the chemistry department used to fish a lot together, and I ran into him when I was in high school at a boat dock, and there I had both of them. And I'm sure a lot of folks who went to college there when it was college or normal school or now university have a lot of fond memories.
Right, I hope so.
And this book is going to show them that, I hope, huh?
Well, I've tried to pick out the pictures and include some of the stories that document the history of the university, some of the what I think are the important or noteworthy, or as you would say, memorable points in time.
So, you know, somebody my age that's been with a person for a number of years, run out of gift ideas.
I think that's an excellent idea. Maybe 2 or 3 of them would be,
or whatever,
would be a really good idea.
A lot of pictures and a lot of history. And any of those ghost stories in there?
I have some mention of the ghost stories. I sure do. I've got a page dedicated to the haunted campus that we have.
Well, it's and a lot of the old buildings are still there. Of course, it's grown a lot. It was when I was in college there. It was East Tennessee State College, and had that one smokestack, and then we had the one with the university on it, and then I think the ETSC was gone.
I think ETSC is still there, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Now, you mentioned the old buildings. 2 of the original buildings are still there and in use. Carter Hall, which was originally built as a residence hall for women, still serves that purpose, and Gilbreth Hall, which was the original administration classroom building, is still there and in use as well.
And it's, like I said, a lot of wonderful memories. You mentioned some of the mascots. Billy the Kid was around when I was there, so that ought to tell you my age. But Bucky and some of those others have Pepper. What's that one?
Pepper was a parrot.
Oh, yeah, okay. And some of the athletic triumphs there at the university, and what else can we find in there?
Oh, there are a lot of I think really good stories that show what impressed me about the book and doing research for the book was the spirit, the dedication of the people who made the institution what it started out to be and what it continues to be today.
Well, when I was there, Dr. Dossett was the president, and he went out, and I think he knew everybody.
That's
what I understand. Of course, there were only about 3,000 of us then, so it's a little bigger than that now.
Now, Dr. Dossett was the president when ETSU came under its current name.
Right. He had a lot of influence across the state of Tennessee and helped to create that and enable that to happen. I think sometimes you need a politician in that position, and he always had a glad hand and a big smile for everybody.
He actually ran for governor earlier than preceding his presidency at ETSU.
So what's in the future for you as far as books are concerned?
I'm celebrating having written a book at this point.
I can imagine. That takes a lot of discipline. I used to fish with a commercial artist, and he said, I got to go to work. And I said, what do you mean? You know, Jack, you just go up there in your studio and draw some pictures. You know, he says, if I don't paint, I don't eat.
Well, it was a fun project. I really enjoyed doing the research and putting things together for the book.
And what's your area of expertise there at the university?
I'm a faculty member in the Educational Leadership and Policy Analysis Department.
Wow. It's gone, the education department's gone a long way since Dr. Farrell and some of those were there, I guess. Well, I keep dropping these names.
You do, and I know all of them so far.
But I spent a lot of time there. More than 4 years, you know, if you know what I mean. Well, thank you very much. And by the way, when and where is your book available?
The book is actually not out yet. It will be officially released Monday, July 26th. Should be at all the local bookstores. It's available now for pre-order from Amazon.
well, good old computers.
Absolutely.
But you know, you need to get history in your hands. I mean, computers are fine, but I still enjoy a book. And like you said, if you're a grad or have any connection with the university at all, and this is a great Christmas gift or whatever, right?
Absolutely.
I
Thank
guess
you.
that's why you bring it out this time of year so you can get ready for that season.
Well, and the fact that we are about to celebrate the centennial of the university.
Okay, and that too. Well, thank you, and good luck, and we hope to find many more books under our Christmas tree written by you. Huh?
Thank you.
All righty, and we'll be right back.